Hello everybody, Aiden Tukuski welcoming you into the Student Rec Center for men's OCAA basketball. The Mohawk Mountaineers are in town, 7-1 on the season, currently second in the West, getting ready to take on the Conestoga Condors in their final home game of 2025. They'll have one more game against the Condors Panthers, looking to end the regular season in 2025 at home with a win against the Mountaineers. It's the Mountaineers versus the Condors. OCAA men's basketball action next. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is perfect. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Good luck the rest of the season.
Action ready to get underway. It's going to be Doon versus Obang to get things underway. And off the tip-off, it is out of bounds. Will be Mountaineers ball to get things going.
Get through. You're out. Get through.
Waiting for a quick shot clock reset. As off the inbound, we are underway. Just heading into the corner, Conestoga has done a great job all season long closing out shooters, showcasing their speed and hustle, being able to make it very tough to get on those shots. And this one off the rim will be no good, kept alive. Kicked out immediately and now thrown over to Doon, top of the arc. It will clang off some iron. Rebound secured by Obang, who will set out for the Condors' first possession. And now it is Ladir Obang. He will be stymied, kicks it out over to Lloyd, who will be fouled. Foul going to be on Kazim Raza. That will be Raza's first foul, and this will be 3 free throws for Lloyd. Lloyd currently a 71.4% shooter from the line, 15 of 21. He's second on the team in points with 93. And 2 for 3. And that will put the Condors up by a bucket as we play on. Racing back up goes Iverson Chung. Quick handoff, and you're seeing the passing. That's been a focus for Mohawk, has been their ball movement, and it will be a travel on Dozen. That will cause the turnover. Condors ball in the first minute of play. It's going to be Luca Philavong. We saw him in the pregame getting his team excited, and he has been a spark plug for the team all season long. Emmanuel Liao, team leader in points, 144 on the season. Kicked out. Lloyd thought about it. Will drive baseline. Instead, stepping around a couple of defenders, and it will go up and in. Terrell Lloyd, 2 more points. Lloyd quickly up to 4 points in the early going of the first quarter. Conestoga's had a couple good defensive stands, but this will fall. That'll be Elton Adam getting the first bucket for Mohawk. This is set to be a great matchup between these two teams. You're going to want to watch Liao and Dozen, 2 of the bigger players on the floor right now, as they are exceptional in the rebound game, as it's Liao a deep 2. These two have been back and forth in terms of the standings in rebounds per game, as they are 1 and 2, and they are in a battle right now. And this will be rejected, and it's Liao coming down with the defensive board, his first of the game. Conestoga with the early lead, 6-2 we go. And it's going to be Philavong trying to dance through a couple of defenders, and Liao, great feed, great finish for the Condors as Liao gets another bucket. He's up to 4. Jenkins had the foul momentarily, and this floater going to be good for Raza. Back and forth we can play. Lloyd has the ball, kicks out to Jose Davis, corner 3. And that will be no good. And right back on the attack go the Mountaineers. Transition so quickly. It's Iverson Chung, he will kick out. Now perimeter passing for Mohawk. This shot rattling off the rim and in. The lead cut to just 2 in the early going. 3 minutes have come and gone. The Condors up 8-6. Ball immediately inbounded, 13 seconds on the shot clock for Jose Davis to go to work. He was double teamed momentarily as Dozen came for help. Philavong, great pass to Liao, who will knock down the mid-range jumper. Emmanuel Liao shooting very efficiently early on, as Philavong and him have teamed up a number of times. Doing a great job. That's another assist for Luca Philavong, his second of the game. That is a loose ball taken back by Liao. Dozen lost the handle on the ball, and it'll be immediately gobbled up by Liao. The shot rattling around will not fall. Chong on a battle on. That's on Philavong, and a great hard drive for Iverson. Chung will convert, and he will get 2 points on the board for the Mountaineers. Swinging it over, Jose Davis creeping in, and Liao lets it fly and is good. Emmanuel Liao, 8 points to open up the game as he has the Condors in front. Mentioned Liao, the team leader in points, 144, and he is on great display as Jose Davis steps into a passing lane, be hitting off his foot and out of play. Tristan Braham going to be the first substitution made by head coach Avery Sutton, as Philavong will check out. Might be looking for a backdoor pass as it's just kept alive. There might have been a 5-second violation impending, but it was able to get off. Chong kicks over to Dozen, off his hands and out of play. Tristan Braham sets out. He'll be guarded by Chong. Handoff finds Lloyd. Lloyd spent time in the OUA as part of the Laurier Golden Hawks. He will feed Liao, who's back into the paint. So now a drive from Braham, and he will be stymied by Dozen, but a foul called. That will be the second foul going against Marco Dozen. Tristan Braham to the line to shoot two. Braham coming in 10 for 10 in his free throw attempts, has 25 points on the season for the Condors. Coming off the bench, he's been a key player coming off the bench, providing such energy. Is Conestoga going to utilize their bench this evening? And it's been on display all season long as these bench players continuously step up in big spots and being able to knock down shots. And speaking of knockdown shots, that is going to be 2 more points for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Garoda going to be picking up the bucket, the rookie into the game. Awaraji and Hart into the game. We know Awaraji's three-point prowess. Hart also has the ability to shoot the 3-ball. It's been on display a couple of times last season. He's also had 10 converted three-pointers this year. Action back away, Obang. Beyond the arc, he's looking for a way in and gets it over to Liao, who will drive. Liao with a nice fake, it rolls around, unable to fall. He gets his own rebound. That's a loose ball in the paint. Various players jousting for it, and a whistle will blow it dead. Conestoga will with team possession. Liao, the lone man in. Now it's going to be Obang into the paint. This one rattling around, unable to drop. As Obang was looking for his first bucket of the game. Now applying some pressure, getting around it nicely was Dante Richards. He will feed Chong, who's immediately picked up by Obang. After various players jumping for the ball, it is going to be taken by the Condors, and it will be their ball. Jeff Chidira into the game. Big man standing 6'11" from Nigeria. Now with the ball, kicks out to Awaraji. Trying to keep it over to Braham. That will be an over and back violation. Pass a little bit behind Braham. Pass going to find Richards. Richards letting players up. This one tipping off of Hart's fingers. Kept alive. Baseline drive. And it will be rejected, and a foul going to be called on Shadira. That will be a push, is what he will be called for. We 2 free throws here for Karora. Garoda is 41% from the line, as he will be missing on those two. And now it's Obang back, gets it on over to Chidira. Chidira has the side bench, and Awaraji going to hit the floor. Could be 2 shots for Awaraji coming up. Could be the first 2 free throws of the season for Joseph Awaraji. There's 41 points on the season, 11 made threes as he's been feeling a shot, the most made 3-pointers this season by a Condor. And with that made free throw, pardon me, that will be a 4-point lead for the Condors in the opening quarter. The hard drive now hammering the brakes was Jenkins, who gets the pass right back. And Chadira on his man. We're seeing the ball distribution on display for Mohawk. We mentioned that was a focus. This 3-ball unable to fall. Obeng unable to get the rebound. It will remain with the Mountaineers, and that will be a foul on Tristan Braham. Ball back in play. Conestoga with the lead in the opening quarter. This is the first of 2 meetings between these 2 clubs. The other one will be coming in the new year. And we'll stay with the Condors. Going to be Obeng with the possession. And he will be closely watched by Carter Brown. And a great steal, reading it, coming back, and that is going to be rejected by Chadira. The foul will be called. And that will be the 2nd foul on Jeff Chadira. And that'll be a 2-for-2 trip for Richards. His first 2 points. On his first 2 free throws, Conestoga sees their lead shrink to just 2. Braham had the ball momentarily. He will lose it. Hart tries to steal it back, and Hart will do just that. Now finds Awaraji. Conestoga has numbers. The handoff. And going up, Tristan Braham into the corner. Obeng steps around one now, kicks it out. No look pass for Awaraji. And it will fall. Awaraji for 3. The ball thought long and hard about it, hitting off the rim, then the backboard before it fell in. The first 3-pointer for Awaraji and the Condors. Got a big cheer from the home crowd as this is stolen away by Obeng. Ladira Obeng going up, and he will be able to convert off the steal and score. Obeng read the pass perfectly, able to pick it off. Now slowing the tempo down are the Mountaineers. Looks like Lloyd will be set to come back into the game. A 3-ball up and good. This is going to be Scott Jenkins picking up the triple. Braham drives. Now he'll hammer on the brakes, trying to generate some separation. In the final minute of play, it has gone very quickly. A back and forth affair. Obeng looking to drive in, finds Chadira. He'll be knocked off the ball. And on the counterattack come the Mountaineers. Yes. A lot of time and space, and back-to-back triples for Jenkins. Jenkins in his 5th year, the Hamilton made a very lethal from downtown, and it is on full display in the early going as the lead cut to 1. Landon Hart has the ball. He will kick out to Awaraji. Awaraji fires! This one no good. Obeng coming for the loose ball, still free, and Jenkins finally able to secure it. Jenkins navigating his way through the Condors. Under 10 seconds to play. Right. From the tempo down, looking like they're going to take it right down to the buzzer. And that is going to be a foul. Count the bucket plus the foul on a strong finish for Dante Richards. The foul going to be on Ladira Obang. .5 on the clock as the bucket fell. That will give Mohawk the lead, which has been primarily Conestoga's for the most part of this first quarter. Shot up, it will be no good. It will remain a 1-point lead. Brandon Hart with the ball, has no time, tries to fire it up, and it will be short. Trying to go the full length of the court. 2019, our score after 1 quarter of play between the Condors and the Mountaineers. We take a look at our matchup between these two teams, both having 8 games played thus far, 2-6 for the Condors, as they strung a couple of wins together earlier on this season. 7-1 for the Mohawk Mountaineers, as they had a 7-game win streak snapped at the hands of the Humber Hawks. 95-85 is how that one would wrap up. The edge in points for in favor of the Mountaineers, 702 to 673. As these two teams, it is going to be a battle on the glass between these two. Both do an excellent job rebounding, and whoever can win the battle in the paint and showcase their physicality is poised to make a good run trying to secure the win for their team. Second quarter underway. Mohawk will start with possession. Obang, Lloyd, Braham, Liao, and Davis are going to be the 5 Condors on the floor. As this floater will be no good. Rising up and bringing it down was Lloyd. Great vertical on number 24. Keep your eye on. He could be a real difference maker in this game. Generating space is Obang. Dear Obang, such great speed, but he can stop on a dime, and that creates the space he needed to get his shot off. The mid-range jumper falls. That gives the Condors back the lead. And that is going to be rejected away by the Condors. They have an odd man rush. Fast break opportunity goes Braham. He will slowly hammer on the brakes. Now Liao. Yeah, had Lloyd momentarily opting to go to the corner for Davis, who will knock it down. Jose Davis for 3. Swinging it over, and it will be 2 more points for Scott Jenkins, who is quickly up to 8 points. The lead cut to 2. Braham crossing up his man, trying to generate through. Able to keep that right foot planted just in the nick of time. Step back for Obang, clanging off the iron. He tries to get the rebound. Will be unsuccessful in that endeavor. Now it's Iverson Chung navigating through a sea of Condors. Will lose the handle on the ball and able to collect. Quick passing, this one bouncing right into the security of Adam, who will have the easy lay-in. 24-24 as Lloyd coming back. Now it's going to be Braham. Braham crossing up And a great drive to the rack, finished off for 2 points from Tristan Braham. This foul going to be charged to Lloyd. That'll be his first. Very close game thus far, as both of these teams going shot for shot. You're seeing one team get the lead and have the answer, as this one carrying around will not get the Kawhi bounce, as Obeng coming away with the board. Looking for Liao, he's gonna opt for Lloyd, and he will have the ball knocked away, and a whistle sounds, foul signaled. Rel Lloyd heading to the line. But prior to that, it is going to be a timeout taken, which brings us to our keys to the game for the two clubs. For the Condors, focusing on defensive consistency and defensive toughness. They really are going to make Mohawk work for each and every point. Continuing to do a good job boxing out and limiting those second chance points is going to be key for them in this match. And for the Mohawk Mountaineers, is controlling Emmanuel Liao. We saw him in that opening quarter drop 8 points, going 4 for 5 from the field. He has the ability to take over a game. Trying to slow him down is going to be very key for Mohawk. Along with watching other shooters, they have to be aware of Obeng as well as Lloyd. Those guys are able to get their shots off very quickly. And finally, it's about sharing the ball. We've seen it in the early going, as that was their game plan coming into this game, was executing on their passing, making sure a lot of players are getting touches and distributing the ball all over the floor, trying to get the Condors defense running around. Buzzer sounds, timeout will be over. Players heading back onto the court. 26-24 our score. For just tuning in, Ada Shumkuski alongside with you. It's the Condors in their final home game of the 2025 portion of the season. It is going to be 2 shots for Terrell Lloyd. And Lloyd will go 2 for 2 on this trip, as that will put a 4-point lead. That pass through a seam and on a dime. Great passing again from Mohawk as they continue to distribute the ball. This one into the paint will be stolen away. Emmanuel Liao, stretch pass finding Obeng. Ladira Obeng with the Euro step and the finish. Beautifully done for Ladira Obeng. And the loose ball, Obeng trying to get on it, will be unable to do so. The floater no good. Liao coming down with the defensive board, his 4th of the game. Now switching over to the offensive attack, slowing down Lloyd. Thought about the shot, opting to feed Braham. Moving into the post for Liao. Liao looking for a lane. He's into the paint, it's up, and a strong finish, Emmanuel Liao. Up to 10 points in the first half. Going to be Chong. Chong in the elbow, kicks out. The shot up from Jenkins, and he is red hot. 3 for 3 from deep as he continues to get to his spots and drilling the three-pointer. Conestoga going to look to close out on him, trying to limit his shots. Obeng having the loose ball, finally able to corral. Has Jose Davis in the corner, opting to go to Braham, who will let it go, and he will convert. C1 shoe one as Tristan Braham answers the 3-ball from Jenkins with one of his own. 35-27 our score. And that will be no good, as it's going to be Lloyd going over to Liao. Liao moving forward, and this is going to be a charge, I believe, on Liao. Now a burst of speed for Richards. Offload, and you're seeing trying to get something as Dozen back into the game. Obeng, as he had his back turned towards the ball, able to find it in the nick of time. As Philavong back into the game, and he will look to generate some offense. Ball caromed off and will head out of play. Believe the pass intended for Ose Davis, but it's going to be Dozen getting a hand on it. Obeng heading off after dropping 6 thus far. He'll head to the sidelines. Pass for Lloyd. He will wait. Off the glass and in. Terrell Lloyd 2 more points. This will be Richard's tough shot. And the Condors again get the rebound on the defensive end, limiting just a 1-shot opportunity for the Mountaineers. And it's going to be Philavong on the counter. Into the corner. Ose Davis lets it fly. It will be no good. This is going to be a foul on Terrell Lloyd. Philavong closely guarding his man in Iverson Chung. As Lloyd had it momentarily, it bounces off, and Liao able to shovel it over, and it's going to be Terrell Lloyd 2 more points, up to 10. A year ago, he had 186 for Laurier to go along with 23 steals, 82 boards. He's back with the Condors and making an impact in this game as Dozen goes off the glass to get his first bucket. 10-point lead for the Condors, 4:13 to go in the half. And it's Emmanuel Liao, closely watched by Dozen. Now it's going over to Landon Hart in his sophomore campaign. It will be no good. Tries to get the offensive board, but it will head out of bounds. Last touch by the Mountaineers. Our officials for tonight's game: Mike Hardy, Vincent Bull, and Lucas Gagnon. Liao, 8 seconds on the shot clock. He'll pull a mid-range jumper and splash! Liao for 2 more. Put him up to an even dozen. Switching off into the paint. And this shot having too much on it for Dozen. Stretch pass for Buffon, who's fresh into the game. To Hart off the glass. It will roll around and roll out. Good look again for the Condors as they are quickly back on the defensive side of the ball. Mid-range jumper for Dozen, no good. Liao picking up another board, his 5th. As Philavong trying to navigate through, trying to drive through some contact, will be up, and Davis will hit the floor. On the counter, into the post. Liao and Dozen in a battle. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Ose Davis grabbing the loose ball as he comes flying in to steal it away. Conestoga, such speed. Ose Davis off the glass and in. Oh my goodness, another good bucket for Ose Davis. Mid-range jumper in and out. As Landon Hart grabs the board, quickly feeding Ose Davis. Conestoga doing a great job limiting the second chance opportunities of the Mountaineers as they are going back and forth. And that is going to be a 3-ball for Liao. Liao hits the 3. You don't see him shoot too many, as that was just his 3rd attempt. He was shooting 50%, and now he is 2 for 3. That's Philavong into the corner. Hart lets it fly, and Hart hits. Landon Hart will hit, and that will be a timeout taken as the Condors firing on all cylinders. 49-32. Whistle sounds off the inbound. We are back underway. Conestoga up 49-32. As this is going to be a stuff from Landon Hart. It'll be kicked out as Philivong trying to close the gap, but Scott Jenkins again remains perfect from three-point land. His fourth made triple. That was a focus at practice, was that ball movement, getting it over to the open man as Philivong going off the glass. Liao grabbing the offensive board, and it will be heading the other way. 1:10 to go in the half, as it has been an exhilarating 20 minutes thus far. As Philivong steals it back for the Condors, getting on over to Obeng, who gets around his man, and he will get his own rebound, opting to wait off the glass and in. Ladira Obeng, the tenacity of number 5 pays dividends. Mohawk looking for an answer. They're going to get it over to Richards. Bounce pass will miss everybody and go out of bounds. And that will bring Iverson Chong back into the game. Conestoga continuing to play well at home, feeding off this crowd's energy. As Philivong bounce pass will find Liao. It's over to Buffong. Will Buffong finds an open Landon Hart. Great vision from Will Buffong as he found Hart all alone. Conestoga gets it back, and Obeng going to be fouled. Conestoga 2-2 at home, as they have played very well at the rec center. Scores a palindrome, 53-35, as we play on 27 seconds as Liao checks out after a very impressive first half. 15 points for the big man, as he is 7 for 9 from the field and 1 for 1 off that three-pointer that really got this crowd fired up. If I bring him, it will go over to Buffong. Buffong been very good from three-point land. He will lose the handle on the ball, and it's Jalen Jackson coming back. Time ticking away. Shot clock has been shut off. Conestoga looking for another defensive stand. It's up and will be no good, as Shadira momentarily had the ball will be knocked out of his hand. And it will remain with the Condors. 8.3 seconds to go in the quarter and the half. Conestoga has been buzzing. 22 points in the paint for the Condors. They've been very good getting into the interior. They try to pick apart this defense. Philivong looking around. He will drive in, keeps it up, over to the court for Obeng. It's good! Ladira Obeng at the buzzer! As he will head off. Conestoga at recess, 56-35. Don't go anywhere, we're gonna have more OCAA action in a few minutes.
I'll bring you a ball. Okay?
Maybe a little bit. A little bit. You hope to think so. No, for sure.
This is more than a recreation facility. This is where you push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
and the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.
That will be 2 more free throws made for Doon, who's now 4 for 4. A perfect percentage as this pass into Obeng. He takes the contact, finishing off the glass. Another great bucket for Ladira Obeng. The mid-range jumper, no good. Lloyd roars up and brings it down. Now it is going to be Lloyd settling it down. 8:10 to be played. Liao immediately double teamed, and he is going to be fouled. This foul going to be on Dozen, his 3rd foul. And the big man for Mohawk into some foul trouble. Inbound Liao getting on over to Davis. Jose Davis had a good game. He's immediately double teamed as well. The pressure really ticking up for the Mountaineers. Over to Lloyd, who lets it fly. This one rims out. And a good lead pass finds Richards. He'll be turned away. Conestoga comes away with the steal. Lloyd has the ball. Lloyd feeding Liao along the baseline. Liao going to be stuffed. That bouncing ball finds Obeng, who thought about the shot. And now Obeng protecting. And here comes Ladira. Obeng kicks it out into the corner. Jose Davis, no good. And Obeng almost had the ball back, but it will be secured by the Mountaineers. Now a nice step. It will be just off the mark, glancing off some iron. Conestoga gets the ball right back. As Braham working on his man. Back to the corner, Jose Davis. And again, the rim will reject him. Liao grabbing the loose ball, and he'll set up for 3. This one no good. Dozen grabbing the board. Conestoga been so good from 3-point land this game. A number of players hitting from deep. And this is going to be an errant pass. A little miscommunication between Dozen and Adam will result in a turnover. And Philavong with a burst of speed. Now he'll hammer on the brakes, looking for an opening, and it's Buffon. Will Buffon give and go? It's Conestoga. Gets it back over to Liao. He's been so good this game as he goes up off the rim, no good. And now it's Landon Hart, loose ball, and it will stay with the Condors. As there's a man down for Mohawk. And that is Ikaroda in some discomfort, grabbing at that left elbow. Finding Emmanuel Liao, he will be immediately double teamed. He gets it up, no good. Players jousting for it. Emmanuel Liao gets it right back, still not in. And that will be kept alive by the Mountaineers. And a long stretch pass. And it will be out of bounds. And that is going to be a timeout for the Mountaineers with 6:11 to play. Conestoga ball after the timeout, up by 23. So we are back underway. Luka Philivong to get things started on this possession for the Condors. Be immediately pressured by Dante Richards, who's able to evade it, and Philivong unable to get the shot to fall, as he has been stymied thus far. Still 8 assists. Does such a good job distributing the ball. This is going to head out of bounds. Conestoga ball. Omofoma coming back into the game, the Calgary, Alberta native, standing 6'5". He's going to be tasked with Chadira, and it's going to be a turnover. It will be up and in. 2 more points for Dante Richards. As Luka Philivong, good burst of speed, finding Buffon. Give and go as number 11 for the Condors. Has it back, driving baseline. He will kick it out to Buffon. A little bit of clock management on display as Conestoga letting the shot clock tick down. And a great lane, and it's going to be up and in. Luka Philivong, as crafty as they come, gets his first bucket. And it's kicked out. Thought about the 3, now decides to drive baseline. Immediately picked up by Lloyd, who comes away with the steal. Still with the ball momentarily, and it is secured by Jackson, who throws it in, and it might be a 3-point attempt, and it's a deep 3, clanging off the iron, no good. As that is going to be Chadira coming up and grabbing the loose bound. And that is going to be Carter Brown down behind the play. .505 to play. .24 seconds put back on the shot clock, and we are ready to resume. Philivong back with the ball as he will set out on this possession. I mentioned Conestoga is so good at distributing the ball. Been doing it all game long. Obeng with 7 assists, Philivong with 8. Continuing to feed their teammates as a step back 3, no. Opting to pass over now to the aforementioned Philivong. Hickson sets his feet. It's going to be Buffon, no good. Chadira tries to grab the loose ball, had it momentarily in out of his fingertips, and now it's back for Jackson. With a nice little Euro step, gets it to fall. Jalen Jackson gets another bucket. He's up to 4 points. And now Philivong is going to draw some contact. That's going to be a blocking foul, that time on Dante Richards. Iverson Chung coming into the game as Scott Jenkins heads off. After hitting 4 3-pointers, Conestoga done a good job holding him off of the score sheet. For the most part, it's going over to Philivong. He will immediately be double teamed, getting it over to Chadira. This opens up a lot of space, getting it now to Hart underneath. That'll be no good. Landon Hart gets his own rebound. Now looking, and it is going to be off his foot and out. Three Condors have 17 points. Obeng, Lloyd, and Liao leading the charge. Emmanuel Liao, his 8th double-double of the season, now having 10 rebounds as well. Looking for the inbound, Conestoga trying to stymie this attack. Nothing to be had. And finally able to find an inbound, getting it over to Chung, who will drive in. And this shot no good. Players jousting, and that is going to be Chadira keeping it alive. And it's going to be off Philivong and out. Conestoga doing a good job trying to defend, and this one in and out. Chadira grabs the loose ball, finding an open Philivong. He has Hurt. He will opt to backtrack. 18 seconds put on the shot clock, 3:47 on the game clock. Obeng set to inbound. Looking to inbound. This pass going to find Hart. He's trying to get through. Landon Hart will be turned around. Quick pass finding, that's Philivong. Philivong driving through off the glass and good. Luca Philivong, 2 more points from a near impossible angle. Puts it up, almost got the steal off the inbound. And he's right back on defense. Gonna be closely guarding Chong. This will be rejected. Conestoga doing a good job and stopping it. This is not going to be whistled down, or will be whistled down. 82-59 our score. Conestoga going to have the ball, and a couple substitutions going to be coming into the game for Mohawk. Kalura going to be one of the subs coming into the game, as well as McKay. Philivong surveying the scene. Here comes a screen from Shadira. Off the glass and in. Luca Philivong's got the hot hand. Now continuing to play along the perimeter. Quick passing from Mohawk. Seeing if they can find a way in. The 3-ball up. It will be short. And Conestoga takes over possession. Conestoga off the inbound. Can expect a lot of pressure as Mohawk looking to force some turnovers. That's going to be Philivong driving hard again. Luca Philivong up off the glass and in. Continuing to take it to the rack himself, having great success. And it will be turned over. Shadira sending it on up. It's Obeng going to find Shadira and a big slam! Shadira throws it down! When you're 6'11", you really don't have to jump at all for going up for a dunk. And that's a big, vicious slam for Shadira. And this will be ejected and a whistle sounds, stopping play. As that got the entire crowd as well right into this, as they have been all game continuing to cheer on their men. It's going to be 2 free throws for Jalen Jackson, who shoots his first 2 free throws. And the Let's Go Condors chants raining down from the stands. As Conestoga up 88-61 with just over 2 minutes to play. That was going to be poked away from Obeng. He's racing up, and that is going to be slammed home. Quick passing play. Buffon will put the brakes on. Now giving it over to Braham. Here comes the pressure we mentioned. It's Obeng. As he will have a look. And Obeng now hammering on the brakes. I mentioned how good he is at stopping on a dime. And it is going to be Ladir Obeng, 6 seconds on the shot clock. He drives into the paint, kicks out. Braham lets it go. No good. And the rebound taken in by Jackson. Conestoga quickly back on defense. That'll be thrown up, and it will be a foul, as that is going to send Omfoma to the line. Omfoma heads to the line. Currently his first 2 free throws on the year, as the first one will fall. And that will be 2 made free throws for number 15. Conestoga back with the ball, and it's going to be Braham. Good burst of speed, trying to get around his man. As you saw there, McKay staying right with them. Into the corner, Buffon lets it go, no good. Now on the counter, it's in. Got to go for some 3 points. The step back, no, they're opting to drive in, and it will be swatted away by Chadira. Jeff Chadira says, not today. See the quick development play, thought about the 3, opting to go in. Chadira does a great job getting back and using that big wingspan to swat it away. 3 ball up, no good. Landon Hart soars up and will bring a rebound down. Under a minute to play. It's over to Braham. Kicks out. Hart lets it go. And he will not be able to get a foul. Awaraji gets the offensive board. Conestoga retains possession. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Tristan Braham trying to down, kicks out. And again, pump fake by Buffon. He drives in. Goes up off the glass and in. Buffon gets 2 points. And now every Condor that has touched the floor has a point in this game, continuing to get scoring up and down the lineup. A lot of points coming from the bench. They currently have 19 of them. And this will be swatted away by Hart and Chadira. Whistle sounds, stopping the clock at 19.4. Conestoga up to 90 points, as they have had everything clicking in this game. Great defense transitioning into offense and getting scoring up and down the lineup. Current leaders are Obeng, Lloyd, and Liao, all with 17 points. That ball inbound. Conestoga looking to play keep away for the remaining time as the shot clock has been shut off. And a complete team effort for the Condors as they are going to get the win at home to improve to 3-2 at home. And they are going to hand the Mohawk Mountaineers their second loss. Here with Ladira Obeng, you guys came out firing in that game and kept the foot on the gas the entire game. What was working well for you in this one?
It was our defense. Coach preached that the whole week, that we need to do a better job of getting back on defense and putting pressure on, and that's what we did. We came out, we pressed hard, and we got steals, and we made it work on offense as well.
And you have one more game left before the break against Condors. What can you do to reset and get ready for that game?
Just honestly, just going through over our matchups. Not much about Canada. We know they're a team. There's not really one player. There's a bunch of guys that score. So we really got to just lock in on that and just make sure that the main guys don't score and that we just get back on defense.
Ladira, thank you very much for your time. We'll see you in 2026. Go enjoy your win.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, bud. That does it for us here from the Student Rec Center. Conestoga ends 2025 with a home win. They'll have one more game against the Panthers on Sunday. Be sure to tune into that one. But that does it for us here from the Student Rec Center. I'm Adish McCuskey. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you in 2026.